You lost the weight, then it all came back. Most people blame themselves. But what if your body was fighting you all along? Research reveals a hidden biological reason why most people regain weight, and it has far less to do with willpower than you think. By the end of this video, you'll understand why weight regain happens and what science says actually helps. Here's the truth. The biggest mistake people make is believing weight regain happens because they failed. It doesn't. Your body doesn't know the difference between dieting and starvation. The moment you lose weight, your brain declares an emergency. Food becomes more rewarding. Cravings get stronger. Hunger gets louder. And suddenly, your willpower isn't fighting habits anymore. It's fighting biology. At the very same time, something even more powerful happens. Your metabolism slows down, sometimes by hundreds of calories per day. Now your body is burning less energy while demanding more food. Two powerful biological forces working against you at the same time. This isn't a motivation problem. This is biology. After weight loss, hunger hormones like ghrelin increase dramatically. Meanwhile, your calorie burning rate decreases. And there's another hidden problem. Muscle loss. Muscle burns calories. So when you lose muscle during dieting, your body becomes more efficient at storing fat again. That's why so many people end up trapped in the same cycle. Lose weight, regain it, then start over again. The famous yo-yo effect. And this cycle doesn't just affect appearance. Repeated weight regain may increase inflammation, worsen blood sugar control, and place extra strain on the heart and metabolism. But here's the encouraging part. Some people do maintain weight loss long-term. So what are they doing differently? Research shows they follow a few consistent strategies. They eat more fiber-rich foods, which naturally reduce hunger and improve fullness. They avoid chaotic eating patterns and extreme restriction. Instead, they follow a regular meal rhythm, often including breakfast. They stay physically active, usually combining cardio with resistance training, and they monitor their habits, not obsessively, but consistently. Things like weekly weigh-ins, portion awareness, and limiting sugary drinks and ultra-processed foods. But the biggest difference is not just food or exercise, it's mindset. People who successfully keep weight off long-term usually have strong internal motivation, good social support, healthier ways to manage stress instead of turning to food. And when setbacks happen, because they always do, they don't see them as failure. They treat them as feedback. Now here's the part most people completely miss. The real problem is not choosing the wrong diet. The real challenge is dealing with the metabolic and psychological changes that happen after weight loss. If you ignore those changes, even the best diet eventually becomes difficult to maintain. That's why sustainable success requires more than temporary restriction. It requires a system built around three powerful pillars. First, smart nutrition, higher fiber foods, lower glycemic load meals, healthy fats, and consistent eating patterns that control hunger instead of triggering it. Second, consistent movement. Cardio helps burn calories. Strength training helps preserve muscle and maintain metabolism. Together, they work far better than either one alone. Third, behavioral and psychological tools. Self-monitoring, stress management, emotional eating awareness, and building the belief that you can stay consistent long-term. This is not about perfection. It's about creating habits your body and brain can actually sustain. Forget extreme diets. Forget starving yourself. Forget trying to win against your biology. The goal is to work with your biology, not against it. Cook more meals at home. Control portions without obsession. Fill half your plate with vegetables. Find physical activities you genuinely enjoy. And most importantly, focus on behaviors, not just the number on the scale. Because long-term weight maintenance is not built through short bursts of motivation. It's built through repeatable habits. The people who succeed long-term don't believe they are powerless. They develop what psychologists call an internal locus of control. They stop blaming genetics, schedules, or bad days, and they start saying, I am responsible for my next choice. That shift changes everything. So if you've been stuck in the cycle of restriction and regain, maybe you don't need another extreme diet. Maybe you need a smarter system, one that protects you from the biological and psychological forces pushing your weight back up. And once you understand that, weight maintenance finally starts to make sense. So here's the question. What's the first habit you're going to change today?